Howdy, everyone. This is Greg. We're just going to jump right in, get started. Uh, my voice is almost completely shot, so just a heads up. Uh, if I do talk, you're going to get this nice, deep, sultry voice today. Between the fires and my stomach, uh, my throat it's pretty rough. So yeah, I'm just gonna take one moment, let people on Discord know I'm streaming, and then we'll get to it. Oh, excuse me. That was an oddly timed John. Okay, come on. Oh man, nobody told me I can't spell. Properties. Property. Let's do that. Hey, Daltone. Thanks for joining. Maybe, maybe. Oh, it's okay. Um, yeah, just the local weather. We've got a lot of fires. Um, it's not helping out any. Right. Off stream, I set up an A2 system, so we now got that going for us. I've kept it really basic. We'll get drives up and going here at some point, but for now, we'll just continue to use the sophisticated storage. I'm not sure if I showed it on stream, but I did for a very little bit have the integrated dynamic stuff working. So, yeah, what I'd like to work on, I'm hoping this is in this mod pack. Yes, it is. I'd like to work on getting Flux Network going. I think I can do that. No, we need to get a mob farm going. We've really got to get that spider eye. Wish there was a more consistent way to spawn spiders. Not gonna lie. Okay. Well, I'm gonna step back here. It's right where we saw those bats. That's the mob farm. Eventually, when I have cursed earth going, won't be a problem. But we need that spider eye, so I have to AFK a little bit to get this running. Yeah, we can automate all that once we get the cursed earth in place. Also, upgrade my tools to my favorite color. So we got some nice tools. Started what The no, that's it's something with hypothesis. They got like a little quest line. Uh, yeah. So anyway, so now we get kind of enchants on those armors that drop from it. I'm waiting to get a leather chest plate to drop. Once that happens, then we can start getting iron armor dropping from our farm. Okay, nothing left in there. Yeah, it still just seems like a lot of bats down there. That's all I'm seeing currently. Oh, no, there's something else in there. Oh, yeah, I got a few zombies. Oh, we got a spider. Okay. I need an eye. Yeah, still no eye. That's frustrating. Oh, more spiders up here. Good. There we go. Got an eye finally. Okay, so. Whoa! Oh, that was close. I forgot to turn this off. That was close. Let's go on back here. Turn these off. I'm going to throw some torches in there for just a second. We'll go blow up a chicken and get us a rotten egg. Oh, I thought I had torches. All right. Well, let's keep anything back in there. There. Yeah, put them in here. Yes, this is. This is all the mods to the sky. How are you doing these days? Long time no see. Still lurking about. Cool. Every once in a while, the Facebook algorithm will be like, "Hey, you need to check up on this guy." I'll be like, "Oh, it looks like life's still treating him pretty well." So it's good to see. Come on. I'm not doing too bad. Been a while. Recently, about a year ago, moved over to Washington. Got a new job. Same company, new job. Building a potato plant now. Making pretty good money. Got a nice little place in, guess you call it Eastern Washington. So it's pretty nice. Washington, the state, not Washington D.C. All right, so we want to make GM cursed feed here. We should have everything we need. Yep, there we go. We'll feed this to an unlucky chicken here. Same time, we want to go ahead and set up our mob masher. Let's see here. So we need some iron spikes. We need a lot of swords. Let's just go ahead and start making those. Let's see. We need 3 per spike and then 2 extras. So we need 8. What the deuce are you doing? That Spokane area? Yeah, I'm. Um. west of Spokane, but yeah, Spokane area. In game, I'm setting up a mob farm, basically an infant mob farm, and I lost count. Okay, 6, 7, 8 of those. So now we need to make these. 2 of those. Redstone block. I thought we had that, but sure, we'll make another one. One moment. Yeah, these forest fires are getting the best of me. Thank you. I'm making a zombie farm. Forget the chicken part of that. So there's a you feed this to a chicken, which gives you a cursed egg, which then lets you make cursed soil, which allows um, monsters to spawn all the time, no matter where you're standing. So it creates a very efficient monster farm. We'll see it all in action here in just a second. I need to grab some dirt. Probably want another barrel to store the stuff. Hey, we just happen to have a gold barrel. That would be awesome. Because then we can add the a tank and the experience catcher right to that. Uh, we should be able to put it in a way that I can get to all this. So, all right. Let's go ahead. Everybody ready for the chicken explosion? This used to be like super loud, so just FYI if you're wearing headphones. I'm wearing headphones too, so we'll be all in it for the fun. Right, here we go. Oh, they toned it down a bunch. Right, so there's our rotten egg. So we can throw this at the ground and it will turn dirt into cursed dirt. But we'll make sure we got everything ready before we do that. Okay. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave 2 rows, um, just so that we don't have stuff spawning up here in the farm itself. I don't want to do this. Should go grab some ladders, I think. Ladder. Oh, that's a fun little recipe. Yeah, we'll do that one. That's easy. I like some of those modded recipes. Do stuff, quality of life stuff like that. You're just like, yeah, yeah, I'll totally do that. Did I? Oh, I got 2 cobblestone. Yeah, I didn't uncompress it enough. All right, here we go. Grab a few more. It's more than enough. Indeed, indeed. Um, yeah, I was reading the other day, and it kind of makes sense. All those factory games, um, basically are because of the old days of, early modded Minecraft, where you would build those. Nope, it needs to be one more. Like gonna date myself and kind of, but 14 years ago when we used to all watch Yogscast, Nope. Oh, is that doing the ladders? Yeah, I'm gonna break them individually. I don't want to find out. He is streaming right now, huh? Well, there you go. Y'all head over to Yogscast and tell him Craig have said hi. I'm sure he wouldn't even doesn't even have a clue who I am. Come on, down the ladder. You put it in the wrong spot, aren't you? Yeah, hey, that'll work. No, it won't. There we go. So now we can get under here, work on this if we need to, empty the loot, all that stuff. Okay, there we go. Right, so yeah, right there, we want to go ahead and put our mob masher. I think actually I'm gonna do this. There we go. Barrel right there. Um, yep. Oh, I have a backpack now. I forgot about that. Is it in my backpack? Nope. That would have been helpful. Actually, there's nothing in here that I want other than maybe this. Ah, here we go. This is the Troll T. This is the mod I was talking about the other earlier in the stream. Yeah. So now we could change to Frontier and get better stuff. Jojo Potatoes. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, Jojo. Whatevs. Yeah, there we go. So we can still click on that. You thought that'd get a chuckle? Well, the fact that you thought it would, that got you your chuckle. Okay, do I have everything how I want it? I want that. There, we'll go grab a lever. All right. Got our egg. I got something to block the wall. All right, there it goes. There we go. And they are already spawning. Got slime. That's nice. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Turn back on our fans. That pushed it right forward. And we'll turn on this one. So it pushes over there on the mob grinder. Now we just need to go grab a torch. Not a torch, a lever. A lever. A magnet or a vacuum. Is it vacuum or magnet for this one? I think it's magnet. Upgrade. There it is. Magnet upgrade. So then we need a pickup upgrade to start with. We're missing a sticky piston. Go. Missing the pickup upgrade. Then follow that up by the magnet. So what does this do? Take a look at it. I probably need to make the... No, we don't need any filtering options. Yeah, we're good. Probably want to compress. More pistons. All right. Okay. Probably at some point we'll want a void upgrade too. And then it's gold, so I think we get 3 of them. All right. Well, should. Right there, I should be able to put the lever there. Yep, there we go. It's doing what it's doing. Okay, magnet, compressor. Yep, there we go. Yeah, only get 3 upgrades on that one, so I think we're gonna do the XP one. Or I might have to get another. I could do this one. Let's see if I can. It did not yet. It will provide a reliable source though for sorry, I lost my train of thought. 1 second. A reliable source for slime balls. And that's what I really need. Oh, those are really cheap. Let's go ahead and make 10 of those. I didn't realize those were that cheap. We're out of blue dye. Okay. All right, 5 more. There we go. Now we should be able to get some really nice stuff too. Or a lot of it, I should say. Why am I still vacuuming up stuff? Maybe we do need to make it better. Okay. Was not expecting that. Oh, there we go. Enderman 2. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna get that. That right there will be worth it right there. Getting the Enderman fragments and the Ender pearls. So yes, it did open up a nice. A nice option for us. So, with a reliable source of ender pearls, yeah, don't know that we need to worry about that one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get into Forbidden Arcanus. Okay, come on, stay with me here. Use. There we go. Yeah, that's really nice. Because I think we were looking at something just earlier that needed Eyes of Ender. When we started the stream, what was I looking at that needed Eyes of Ender? Somebody rewind the stream all the way back and tell me what it was. Okay, so now we got that all up and going. I got flux, 2 flux sieves. I want to add some flux hammers. We'll need 2 for the first one, so we want to go from, or do we just pump it over? Try to decide. I can save on hammers if I go, instead of doing 2 stacked hammers. Basically, we got to build this, right? This is how we get resources in this particular sky block. I have a flux hammer that changes the cobblestone to gravel, and then a flux sieve. I want to do this for sand and dust. What I'm thinking is if I put in a upgrade here and make this 3, so that it works faster than all the rest of them, then I don't have to make extra hammers. I can just take the gravel from this one and then use that to make sand, and take the sand from that one and use that to make dust. I'm going to try that first. If it doesn't work out, then we'll just make more hammers. I'd rather have... So we need 1 more, 2 more. We'll make the flux hammer. Or make some blocks of iron. Let's go ahead and craft those up. Oh, low on iron. Luckily, I know where we can get some. Yay! Interesting. Whatever. Oh, the spiders are sticking to the ceiling. I figured that would happen. It's like, why isn't that spider dying? And because it's sticking to the ceiling. I have to put another fan pointing down, and that'll solve that one. For now, iron. I should have converted that out. Let's change these to. There we go. We have some iron. I was making flux hammers. Oh, I actually didn't need to do that. Oops. Oh well. We got what we need. Yep. Yeah, but I gotta remake. There we go. Oh, that's what it was. Flux Network. Hey, I remembered. So yeah, Flux Network is really handy for doing wireless power. Um, you have the Flux Point, which provides power, and then you have the Flux Plugs, which receives power. And those take Eye of Enders. So this Flux Core is basically Eye of Enders. Flux Dust, uh, which I think we can automate. Maybe not. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we could use it, obsidian. I was getting worried there for a minute because there is no bedrock. Right. Da, 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 da. I need a normal hammer, I believe. Just make it out of iron. Don't think you can do this with the compressed ones. Need more barrels for now. What I got for wood? Oh yeah, lots of oak. Okay. Oak bear. There we go. There we go. We'll go ahead and convert those to gold. I don't think I'll need diamond. There we go. All right. This is just mostly a placeholder for now, because I don't want to forget that I want to put a some type of pipe underneath while I'm building this. So down here we got this little platform I built out for this. We'll have the cobblestone come in over. It doesn't really matter, but cobblestone come in on this first one. So we want a pipe here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We could actually come over one. Don't have to crowd it. Oh, any stone? I do not. I'll fix that later. All right. So here we go. Then on top of that, we'll put the barrels. Okay. Then on top of each one of these, pretty tall already. We'll put the sieves. And I gotta go grab the one up there. Let's grab that while I'm thinking about it now. Whoop. That had a fair bit of stuff in it. Oh, I gotta make the diamond meshes too. Let's go ahead and do that. I should have plenty of meshes in there. We can upgrade. Yeah, just a few of them. There we go. I'll grab those upgrades too while I'm thinking about it. Right. Let's see here. Yeah, everything. Don't need this anymore. Whoop. Those the hammers. Where's the other sieve? Where's the other hammer? Did that magnet suck it up all the way over here? Nope. There's two hammers. There we go. Just sitting on the ground there. So used to having my magnet on anymore. I don't watch for where things fall. I turned it off. Okay. All right. So now for the hammers. I need to pull these out. For just a moment, and I'll come back. Because we got to hit the bottom with a hammer or shift click. It changes the output of the. I watched this on Chosen Architect. It's like, oh, you can do that? That makes it so much easier. So yeah, see the blue highlights there. If you click it like that, it changes to the bottom. So now they're all outputting on the bottom instead of the side. There we go. Oh, that one went to the wrong spot. Okay. So now we need to go up there. I should have pulled it forward a little bit more. That's okay. We're going to go up there, bring the cobblestone over, or I may even move the cobblestone gen down here. I think I'm gonna move the cobblestone gen. Nice. We're getting a little bit of experience too. So we're gonna start working again on enchants. Don't need that. Don't need no eggs. Cobblestone. Don't need netherrack for now. Um, yeah, and this is all basically. I know this will kind of work. Did I just hear a phantom? Yep. Mother. Oh. Whoever voted for phantoms, I think you got a screw loose. Okay, take care. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by, Gal. Yeah. All right. I got buckets. I don't have buckets. Grab some buckets so I can pick up the lava. Um, see which is easier to make. Masking tape or cardboard box. Uh, isn't it? Oh, it's called packing tape. Packing tape super easy to make. What? Come on. I'm gonna be grumpy if it doesn't work. I thought that's what this was for. Must only work on sophisticated storage stuff. Yep. Yep. Okay. Need an axe. Axe. Whale. Pretty sure I need the mechanism variety. There we go. Okay. All right. Precision sawmill looks like it's the only thing that produces that dust. That's a bummer. I used to let the crusher do that, which was a lot nicer. Luckily, we won't have to sawmill much wood because the cardboard box was reusable or is reusable. I'm gonna test with the netherrack, but if I remember right, when you break these boxes, the contents fall out. Oh, they don't. Okay, never mind. Oh, I can't do that unless I move the power downstairs too. Okay, never mind. Plan Z. Step backwards must be. Yeah, I don't want to move the power. Power staying here. Though, we'll move the. Oh, did it just. Oh well, I'll build another one. That's was not fun. Yeah, we'll have to. We have to have the to have this here. Um, don't have to have this here though. I'll figure out what to do with this. This definitely has to be moved with packing tape. Um, but so we want to go over there with this pipe. Bye bye, Enderman. All right. I bet you I'm gonna end up with a zigzag. Shocked panda. That never happens. All right. So stone should come down here. I probably gotta fix it all up there. I better gotta get the extract going and everything. Yep. It's not extracting. Alright, so now it's extracted, coming down there. Oh. Yeah, I gotta change this a little bit. I need more barrels. That was a nice chunk of. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're doing a lot better. We'll turn that off for a moment. I think I'm gonna have to add tier stacks and make that diamond and a whole bunch of stuff. That's already full. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on my magnet. If there's anything else I need to pick up, doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, there's a few other things. Okay. I did have an advanced in there. But anyways, actually, I don't need barrels. I can do this with drawers. So let's do that. I actually have one oak drawer. There we go. Got 3 oak drawers. Okay. Dude. We'll have to probably reset those hammers when I break them. It's okay. Yep, that worked. I was already full of cobblestone. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw down 3 drawers. Then our hammers. We'll have to break those and put the... And what we'll do is we'll take from this one, the gravel, pump it up here, and that'll give us sand. Take from that one, pump it up here, and that'll give us dust. I don't need the second barrel, but it'll look kind of goofy, so, or the third barrel, so we're just gonna go roll with it. So let's go ahead and take these out. Pardon me. Now, get our bag, grab our hammer, just double check. Yep, gotta set those all again. Okay, then goes back in. Okay, they'll need to bring power over here, power this all up. We should be good to go. Oh, except for need to route all the item pipes. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. And this one, I definitely want 3 of those. I'll probably put 2 here, then 1 here, and then probably 1 for each of these. Just to speed it up a little bit. And then I gotta figure out sorting this all out, but that's a problem for later. Oh. This is the downside of this particular pick. It's efficient. Isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was about ready to get power cables out and start doing all that. I was like, no, No, stop. That's why we were doing the whole Flux Network thing earlier today. uh, Sometimes I impress even myself. All right, we got all leather armor. Yeah, yes. Looks like we got a piece of all the gold armor. Cool. Uh, um, Looks like we don't have much in the chain armor department. So, lots of different outfits. I may go through and make each one of these. I don't know. Nice. Good job getting second place. We got a door. I know exactly where I'm going to put that. Boom. Uh, Oof. Got distracted. Flux network. That's what I want to work on. I want to get that up and going so we don't have power cables everywhere. Because I need to bring some power over here. This is almost dead. I better actually going to take that and swap it. So we don't run out of power. We do have that as backup, so I can swap it without losing it. Not sure how that ended up at the top. Sure. All right, well, that's already charged. Interesting. Well, we'll take this one. Make sure it's outputting to the top. Yep. Okay, that's recharged. Flux network. We need a flux controller. We need. Oh yeah, we got it. We were supposed to do that. How much obsidian do we have? Just 4. We're gonna need a lot more obsidian. Wish there was a way to automate this. Um, or an easier way to automate it, I guess. I can't think of how to automate this. I need this over there. Guess I'm gonna take it over there. Make this easier on me. Okay. Got my. Oh. Got my water there. Got my barrel there. Okay. Got a bucket. Water. Obsidian. Click. Lava. Oh, that's right. It doesn't use the. Okay, I didn't need the sink. I forgot it doesn't use the water. We got enough to make a 1x obsidian, so we can make the flux stuff. But we're gonna need some to make a flux block and stuff. So we'll keep going here for a bit. Right, let's go again. So we can do this. I can't put it anywhere. I can put it up here. Whoa. Ah, the repetitive stuff. Think now that I have a few of these, I can actually make these with a stone generator. Yeah, block generator. So I have a piece of obsidian underneath the block generator. Okay, we'll get that set up here in just a second because we're gonna need that. Actually, I can do that right. Yeah, I gotta make a new one. I forgot. We burned up the one that was the netherrack. Oh. Block generator. Oh. Deep bucket of lava. All right, there we go. We'll need back. Another bucket of lava. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to make it gold level, but I need the buckets back. Oh, actually, I don't. I have a bucket of water. There we go. Okay, so we have obsidian. We need uh, lava and water. Just gotta put it right. Sure. I'll put it where we had the netherrack. Oh. Gotta change out that block. That there. This here. down. Do I got a drawer? I don't. Just take these down. They're not working. That was a test. I was wondering if functional storage worked with sophisticated storage. They don't. You have to have different drawer controllers for both of them. So, bit of a bummer there, but all good. There we go. The lava back. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's gonna suck. Uh, uh, so it's the same issue, just a little less awful. I don't want to set up a dropper. That I need to get another crucible over here. Oh. I think it's dropper, right? The dropper that does the bucket thing. Some of these things have placer blocks. Auto placer, fluid placer. This is probably what we need from actual distance. Block placer, fluid placer. I've never used this one before, but maybe it's what we need. All I know is that if that's the case, we're definitely gonna want to move this. So it's not stealing the. We don't want to be stealing the lava from this one. Okay. I thought I'd set up super healing elements in all the spots. Interesting. Right. So now I can put a crucible there. It's going 60x, making us some lava. Okay. So really, I need to be over in this area because we're gonna need to put that fluid placer possibly right here and set it to place it right there, or we could do right here. Got that opened up. That's not where I wanted that. It's giving me the down arrows. Oh, no. It's giving me the side arrows. Come on, give me the down arrows. Oh, that's why it's not. Didn't want to break that one. My goodness. Okay. That was much. That was very much. Okay. Water and this one. It's not the orientation I really want it. Like it flat, please. There we go. All right. Need some of these. Oops, I didn't want that wrench to go in there. Okay. We done with buckets? I don't know. Never did get around to that sawmill. We will eventually need some cardboard boxes. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Okay. Oh, I need a blaze. Feed the block. All around. Let that do its thing. Okay, flux networks are all about flux. Made from crushing redstone against bedrock with obsidian. We can do pressed obsidian, which is close. Place the obsidian with a normal. That looks weird, but I think I know what they're trying to get at. Oh, hey, that worked. There we go. If this is enough, I think it is. Oh yeah, that's quite a few. Okay, obsidian. Some block. Redstone. So we need to go block, block, obsidian, take out this block. Put our oh, didn't quite make it. Put our redstone. Oh, I need to turn off my magnet. It's gonna cause problems. Overshot it there. I think you can crush a bunch at the same time, so I want to do that. Just want to do this once if possible. There we go. Yep, we can. Okay, so there we go. We got a bunch of flux dust. We'll pick up those 2 blocks. So we can change this to a flux block now. Free up some of our obsidian. Isn't that the recipe for the flux box? Nope, it's not. Okay. All right, so we need to make these flux cores. We need to make a bunch of those. There's going to take Eyes of Ender. Luckily, we happen to have a bunch of those. I'll go up and create 14. I wanted more than that, so we'll go ahead and empty out our... We've got a bunch down here. I feel like a lot of this armor is not worth worrying about. Ooh. I say that, and then I get those. Half step height, huh? Interesting. Oh, yeah. Getting lots of slime. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Ooh, some empty glass jars, too. Just browse and seeing what we ended up with. I think I got full. Yep, there we go. Chainmail's complete. Nice, glad it gave us a little bit more. Ooh. Okay, that might be worth getting into. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, nope. Don't want to deal with that. Full actually edition's power laser thing is not the most fun, and it's hard to automate. Okay, pearls. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of pearls. Did not realize that was double compressed. We don't have to worry about pearls anymore. Right. Yeah, that was a lot of those. Was it like this? Nope. Like that. All right, we got a bunch. We got a bunch. Okay. Um, yeah. So in making a flux blocks, we gotta make the flux core, which needs this. Go ahead and make 16 of those. We'll make the cores now. Make 16 of those. Drop them in my inventory so I get credit. Yay. Then we make the block. Drop that in my inventory so we get credit. We'll put that down over here so that when we eventually have to make more, uh, it should be pretty straightforward. So, right, we need to make a flux plug. So let's make the block. Let's make a plug now. There we go. Let's gather all our rewards. Did they give us? Nope. That would have been too nice. So let's go ahead and make another plug. Nope, I need the other one, not a plug. Flux. Point. What? I'm out of red. Oh. Oh, I know where some are. Some is. Okay. Sorry, I was gonna get really mad at myself for using all that. But all the witches we killed should have redstone. Yes, yes they do. Okay. There we go. Wasn't that the recipe? Lock. Oh. Ew. It was compressed. There we go. All right. Last but not least, we need to build the flux controller. Okay. Bring it over here. Sure, like that spot. All right, so we want to make a network connection with a flux point right here. Make sure the top is set to output. Not getting anything. Why is it not? I have to probably create a network. Yeah, create a new network. Create a new network. Where's the network settings? Create a new network. There we go. Graycast network. We're gonna make it. Sure. That's close to. So we're gonna get to that. So now we have that's on that. Power surge bypass. Chunk loading does not seem to be something I can set that up to. So we need to come in here and select the network. Interesting. It is still. Why am I not getting? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this plug over here, and hopefully we can put this battery back. Oh, never mind. The energy acceptor's right there. Yep, that's gotta go right here. We're not transferring anything yet. Shouldn't need. Oh, shouldn't need a battery, do I? Thought you can transfer without. Provides energy to adjacent blocks actively. Oh, do I have 'em backwards? I've got them backwards. Y'all were probably yelling at your screen. Too lazy to type, but yelling nonetheless. Hey, there we go. All right. So now we just need to make more points. We can take those points down here. Hook up all this to power. This will slowly charge up. Well, actually, this is the only thing that's going to charge up. There's no buffer on this. Nor do we really need one. So far, all of our systems have plenty of buffer, and we got these advanced energy cubes and so on and so forth for free. Why is it making that connection? Yes, because it has an inventory. Just want that to be output. Bottom will be input and output. Okay. Nice. So we're trickle charging over here, except in just a little bit, and this should stay charged up. All right, so I need points. Need another one of those. Advanced. There we go. Oh, I wanted those boots. We'll put on those boots. There we go. We can clean all this up as well. All right, so we'll put this here. Set it to. Actually, I'm going to do that. Because we got a ziggy zaggy with the. Okay. I didn't have much luck with this in ocean blocks. I'm not expecting it to work better on this one. I want to see something here real quick. I don't think Mechanism has figured out how to do this yet. Yeah. You can't put two pipes next to each other. Or two pipes in the same spot. Put next to each other, but not in the same spot. So, whoop. I don't know if that's upside down, but it'll just be fine. Um, hey, hello. Oh, from YouTube. How are we doing? I think you're probably the first person to watch from YouTube. Please comment it as such. Okay, so that allows us to make more dark steel. Let's focus on that. It's recipe for dark steel. Dark steel is iron, coal, and obsidian. Oh, I got distracted. Sorry about that. Let's get that fluid placer in place because we need to make more obsidian. Yeah, gotta go grab those blue bars, the ferrocore or whatever. Do, 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 do. Right there. See any other blocks? Okay, I think it's just those. There we go. Hopefully, this is our ticket to making obsidian. So we're missing the dropper. How much is your camera? Like 20 bucks? Maybe 15? It's a cheap camera. That's why the colors are all wrong. It's a Totaliad. But you get to see my ugly mug, so. All right. How do we set this up? Okay. Ah, there we go. Nice. Okay. We need to get this extracting. Yeah, this is modded Minecraft. This is uh, um, all the mods 10 to the sky. What's this doing? Oh, that's for the charging thing. All right, we'll put that there for now. We need to make a capacitor. All right, here we go. 7, 8. And do I have the stuff for? Nope, I don't have this alloy yet. Oh, yeah, I have to stop talking. All right, let's take this. Guess I can kind of whisper too. Hold. Right. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I don't have a lot of gold anyways, or a lot, not a lot in my system. All right. That slowly. What are you gonna build? I'm building a lot of things. So right back there, I'm currently working on an auto hammer sieve thing to create resources. We just built this episode mob farm. It's hiding back there. Right now, I'm working on making the electronic alloy for making better capacitors. From there, I'm going to get the sag mill, and I want to work on making Ender IO conduits, and hopefully they work. Now I can do this, except for I'm missing coal dust. Can I make that? I think I got a crusher. You have a crusher down there, maybe? Well, let's just go ahead and make a sag mill, because then we'll have a crusher. All right. Avoid chassis. Oh, we're missing dark steel. That was what this was all about. Yeah. Uh, coal. Oh, can I make coal dust with a hammer? Do with this hammer? Nope. Won't do it with that hammer. Oh, this hammer is, it's got to be like that. That one's kind of weird for making dust, but it doesn't look like it does. That's the engineering hammer. looks like both of them don't make dust. Right. Okay, iron and obsidian. So now we just need iron. All right. Now we should have a fair bit of obsidian. We do. And hopefully that is done cooking all those alloys. Is. So now we'll just leave it to making us dark steel. I've got, oh, yeah, a crusher right there. Let's do that. Let's do this. Output, right? Auto eject. Come on. There we go. So that's just dumping that in there. That's handy. Okay. Alright, so we got more dark steel. We can make a sag mill. So we can replace that crusher if we need to. There are a few recipes that require the sag mill though. I need that coal dust to make a better capacitor for that. Gosh. Like watching a train wreck. All right. Capacitor. Because this makes a big difference having this one. Right. Yeah, we can actually make this as well. We'll need more energetic alloy, but yeah. Cool. All right, I'll speed that up a little bit. Okay. So Ender IO. IO. I want to make. I want to make the. Yeah, right down here. I'll make the energy conduit, and to make that, we need conduit binder, which we need this, which we need out of gravel. It seems like an odd problem, but okay. We'll just make it by hand. All right. Where we want to do this? We haven't done this a bit. Do it like that. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Bag. Oh, I don't have any hammers in there, but I do have some cobblestones. Let's go ahead and compress that too while we got it. All right. That one's mostly junk. Maybe we'll finish it off. If not, I'll throw it overboard anyways. Yeah, that's close enough. Bye-bye, hammer. All right. There we go. Okay, now we got gravel. Oops, I didn't mean to put that in there. I bet that was wrench. Always the wrench. Yep. Okay, binder. We are out of clay. I need to automate this as well. How can we automate making clay? Dimensional bind shaft, huh? Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Ooh. Work. So we need an extractor over. I haven't done any of the extractor stuff. Tin, zinc. I know I got some aluminum down here somewhere. There we go. That's what I was kind of expecting. I was expecting an extractor recipe for making clay, but I did not see one. So it looks like we'll have to make this mud, which looks easy enough. Run that through the enrichment chamber and we're good. Okay. Right, we got an extractor. Yeah. Okay. So the extractor will grow the block or item beneath it and move it into an inventory above it. This can be used for a cobblestone generator that works with many types of stone, amethyst generator, or even a dragon egg generator. Cool. So we want to use it as a mud generator. And to do that, we need to put dirt underneath and then water on one side of the dirt. And then every half second we'll get a mud. So again, we'll grab a drawer. We've got our extractor. We need, I think it's just any dirt. And we got our buckets. Okay. I'll put this down here, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna put right here on the end. Okay, put the water there. Put the extractor here. Yeah. Okay. I'll put this down. I don't need that right now. If I get to the point I need those water. That's what I was doing. Right, there we go. So we should be able to take that, put that in. Yeah, so I got that one for that, and this is just for the basic stuff. Didn't it say I could put it in a... Oh, it says basic infusing. This is enriching. Oh, that get all plugged up again. Oh, but it's done. Gotta figure out a better way to do that. Oh. Oh, come on. How do we want to do this? We're gonna end up with terracotta every time. Was it working through? Osmium. I want to make sure this is like packed up. Well, it's not being very packed up, but we should be relatively safe to make our I had another. The only other thing I could do is I could just do this. That'll be easier. Is this extracting? It is. All right. So now we got a somewhat reliable source of. Yeah, I've got to fix this somehow. I thought this modular. No, it doesn't work. I gotta have the extract on. Okay. Yeah. I need it to go in there in sets of 3, and it's not working. So, yeah. All right, so we got some clay. We can now make binder. Doop, 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 doop. I ran out of sand. Really? Let's double check on that. Yeah, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay. Let's make some sand. All this is not going to be a problem as soon as we get this up and operating, which maybe I should focus on that. But I think it'll be easier if we do these steps first before we worry about the... I don't know. We get the power production in place. I think get the right... There we go. Okay, got 64 binder. I'll go cook this up. Debating making a second one of those just for having around for small jobs. But then I'm like, well, I got the mechanism one right there. Okay. All right. So we can take our binder and make stuff with it. First thing I want to do is make a item conduit. Is it that one? Yeah, because there's only one type of item conduit, and then you got to upgrade it. Those are all. All right, so ender pearls and iron, which we've got a bunch of those now. Shouldn't need too much of this alloy. Okay. Oh, there's my other enrichment chamber. Dang it. Okay, basic confusion. Oh, well. Yeah. Which computer do you have plugged in? Tablet. All right, so I need to figure out. Here we go. Extraction speed. And we are missing redstone and silicone. Be nice when we get this all set up and we can just automate a bunch of this stuff. We're getting close. We are getting so close. We'll just call up a recipe. We'll say, make this item for us. It'll shoot it over here to the alloy smelter. It'll smelt it up. Okay, so to make the that takes copper alloy, and that takes soul, sand, soil, gold. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Got a little bit of the redstone alloy so we can make our first tier of the extraction. Missing some torches. Right, there we go. So I should be able to take these. I'll make the power ones here in a bit, but I want to get this in place. I should be able to go here into there. Oh, I'm going to need some. No, I don't need filters because it won't be able to put it in there. So I want to extract from here. Inserts turned off. This one is going to insert. This one's going to extract on green. This one's going to insert, and this one's going to extract on brown. And this one's going to insert on brown with no extract. That's another way to filter it too. Okay, well, we got that portion set up. Now we need to get power to all those. Cool. So, conduit again. I'd like to start off with this one, which was the gold, if we have any of that. We do. Okay. So that's plenty of those. That should be enough power, I hope. I don't know what 12,000 IUTs is in FE, but we'll find out here. Okay. So we got this PowerPoint. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. We're going to take power out of there. Put it to the hammer. Okay. The hammer is getting power. That's good. Now, I wish it was taller. Wish it was a baller. Wish it played. Oh. And then, okay. So, we should be getting slowly. We're going to have to increase the extraction speed there. We may need a pusher. We're going to probably need pushers or hoppers, whatever they call it. I think they call it hoppers. We need hopper upgrades. Hopper. Need 3 of these. Of course, I'm out of those. Out of hoppers now. I'm out of iron now. All right. Once we get auto crafting up, it's going to be chef's kiss. We're almost there. Almost there. I forgot to put the extracting. And I need to check that because I don't think I did that right. I did not do that right. So we need to extract the gravel. Yep, I didn't do that right. Good thing I was paying attention. The whole channel idea thing is right, but I didn't do that correctly. Come on. Sometimes this will work. You can do the conduits. Okay. So I need to go up here so green doesn't go there. Actually, nothing gets inserted here. We're just going to extract. But green gets inserted here. So we should take cobblestone out of here. Doesn't seem to be working. Or gravel, sorry. Put it up here. Why? I had this problem in Ocean Block as well. What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Yep, okay. So that's extracting. That's doing its thing. So that should now come down here. We have sand. We want to take that. We want to, yeah, we're going to make it brown. So we don't need, don't need this one. Oh. There we go. But we do need one up here. All right. So yeah, we come out on green, and then we're going to turn around and do the same thing with brown. And this will be insert brown. Don't extract. Okay. Always active. Right. So now we've got somewhat stuff in our chests. I should be able to put the hopper upgrades into these. Be able to put the hopper upgrades into these. Oh, it's not a loss. Oh. What the what? What are you doing out of your pen? Being annoying. Those are drawers. They do need pushers. Oh. All right. I think I have one pusher. Yeah, I have one pusher. I'll have to make more. There we go. Okay. Try this again. Oh, I should have done that. So let's push it down here. As soon as that completes one cycle. Oh. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so we clearly are going to need faster cobble input, which we figured would be a thing. So I can put this back. All right. We're extracting about as fast as we're making it. I may change that to a diamond one. I need this card from this one. I need to deal with all the other stuff. All right. Yep, hopefully there we go. We got ores coming in here. We've got this stuff here, the sand stuff. And we got redstone, yeah. So there we go. Oh yeah. That took a bit. But now we have basically infinite resources of these items, which is nice. We're still not... Okay, that's full. So we just need to... Nope, we're keeping that full. The sand is getting low, though. Oh, and we're ended up gravel. How are we getting sand up there? Sand should not be in the hammer. Sand should be there. I think that was from when we had the hopper point the wrong direction. And this will all kind of tune itself out as these all get full. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like this for now. Because this is definitely the fastest. It's doing a stack at a time. That should come over here into... Might actually do this. Try and get that one going quickly as well. Also, might have to make the second tier extractor. May not be extracting fast enough. All the freaking eggs. Oh yeah, I need to use that to make more. Oh, I need to get that going too. Now we got that. This over on this side. Ah, yeah, mechanism sawmill. That is a sound of horror. All right, I did not notice the time, and y'all didn't tell me what time it was. Anyways, I gotta get going. I appreciate y'all watching, checking in. Yeah. Ooh, we getting full? Nope. Nope. Oh, it wouldn't hurt to make another spruce, another barrel. 2 barrels. We'll do that real quick, and then we'll call it good. I don't want spruce one. I just want the old OG barrel. Make me 2 of those. And I want to change those to sophisticated barrels. I want to change those to iron. And then change them to gold. Uh-huh. Hey, look at that. I got all plugged up again. Basically need that to the modular router to be like, if you don't have 3 in your inventory, don't put it in this. All right. That gives us a little bit more space. There's 2 barrels that look like they weren't in use or pretty much not in use. Just double check. I'll look for that particular item and see if it's seeing all the way over there. Yep, it is. So it sees that barrel. Yeah. So for now, our barrel system's still working pretty well. Some point we may upgrade to the AE storage. Um, as it stands right now, though, doing it this way, it's really hard to corrupt your save. So I may stick with the barrels. All right. What do we want to do down here? I want the experience more than anything now at this point. Sender. I'm trying to see if we're gonna need like a lot of arrows, and I just don't see it. Oh, we could use it for soul extractor. Um, yeah. Bones we can use. Bones are good for bone meal. Is it this? Isn't there a bone block? I thought. Huh. Thought you could build bone blocks with bones, but maybe not. Fine silk. That's kind of handy. Still don't know what to do with the gunpowder. I got sifting, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the gunpowder um, I got from the mob farm. Where we got one in here, right here. Oh, cool. They really nerfed mystical agriculture, so probably gonna do productive trees. I'm not sure. We've got a really cool system going over there with the sibs, so I don't see a huge reason to. Cool. Got a bunch of armor. I think I'm just gonna toss it all. That's how I roll. I mean, yeah. That's basically it, right? Yeah, we can make it look fancy. Not a whole lot of use for that leather. Oh, that's fun. I mean, neat, you know? All right. I don't know. That's much better than the one we grabbed earlier. Oh, it's just an iron sword? Okay. We can use those for making spikes and stuff. Whoop. I don't know that we need to be running around with a shield, but hey, we got a shield now. Right, that's what I wanted. It's the slime. That's what I was really after. Yep, that's all junk too. Slime and the experience. We might get into that a little bit, the reliquary. All right, I need to be wrapping this up. How did I forget that? I've been wanting slime balls this entire time, and all I needed to do was milk a cow. And I got cows. I had forgotten that you could do this. I didn't have cows when I looked at that. So what we got left on here? Did I not get it complete? Oh, we haven't hammered deep slate or blackstone. Sure. Something I'm not too worried about. All right. Well, remember, everybody, love is love. Stay safe, everyone. This is Cricket signing off.